Welcome back to Superhero Explained. Today we're covering Absolute Wonder Woman number 17, and boy are we in for a treat. Let's get into it. Okay, Gateway City, present day, museum, and it's already a hostage situation because a newly formed Suicide Squad has taken over. But honestly, that's not even the scariest part. Wonder Woman is tied up in Zatanna's magic, and it's not just ropes. She's under a compulsion spell. Diana can't speak freely. She can only repeat whatever Zatanna says. Zatanna tells Giganta, check the perimeter, Giganta. Giganta's like, excuse me? Did I miss a memo? You're not the boss of me. Zatanna doesn't argue. She just sighs and says it again in magic language. And Diana repeats it too. And you can feel it. Diana is seething inside. Like, I'm going to tear her apart for this. And she's thinking she may not have access to her magic, but she can still punch. She raises her fist and in her head she's like, but I can still punch the ever-loving. And Zatanna instantly snaps. Freeze, Diana. Diana repeats it and locks up on the spot. Zatanna goes soft with it. Try not to worry, princess. This will be quick, I promise. Which is such a chilling thing to say when you're the one holding the leash. Then she starts this bigger incantation. Full titles, full lineage. Ending with, free her, purge the parasite. Diana repeats it and in her mind she's like, free her? Purge? Purge what? And then Zatanna starts choking. And that's when the truth pops out. Literally. Zatanna throws up this little starfish-like parasite. Giganta just blurts, what the fuck? Cheetah's staring like, is that? Zatanna holds it up, crushes it, and you can hear the relief. It worked. It worked. Then she turns to Diana. I'm free. Thank you. Diana's not impressed. You have given me all your names now, Zatanna. That was a mistake. And Zatanna immediately starts teleporting, saying she had no other choice, referencing Kale, talking like this is the final act. So yeah, this isn't random. This is coordinated. Cut to Area 41. Kale and a few soldiers are watching everything on a giant screen through Dr. Poison's body cam. They hear Zatanna's quick, I promise line, and Kale leans in. What is she doing? Turn it up. Soldiers like, it's all the way up. Kale's trying to solve it live. Zatanna gave her magic to Wonder Woman, or she's controlling her. Soldier goes, isn't that good? Kale starts, not if she... And then the parasite moment happens on screen. Kale immediately says, fuck, she's going to teleport. On screen, Zatanna says the teleport spell. A soldier goes, she just said your name, ma'am. Kale says, I fucking heard it. Now it's pure damage control. Kale wants another witch on the field now. Someone tries, Kuka is available. Kale cuts that off. No control. Parasite failed twice. Shape-shifting means they lose her. It'll have to be him. Soldier pushes back. He's more powerful, and they can't parasite him at all. Why is that better? Kale basically says the parasite was never leverage on him. He doesn't know the other leverage is broken, so we keep him believing. Prepping for immediate insertion at the museum. Alberts tries to talk. Ma'am. Kale shuts him down hard. One more ma'am and he's off the project. Albert simply says, yes. Back in the museum, Zatanna's gone. Diana's thinking, teleportation. She's not messing around. Then the bigger relief hits. She can move again. And she can feel her magic again. And she turns straight to Dr. Poison. Dr. Poison, I believe I told you to be good. Poison says, trust me when I say this was not my idea. Giganta barks, shut up, Poison. Diana pulls out this small pink ball from her pouch. Calm, surgical. In that case, let's remove you from this idea. And she hits the incantation. No harm comes to her, she does no harm. Instantly, Dr. Poison gets trapped inside the ball. It expands to fit her. Hey, what the hell? Diana picks it up one-handed while she's still panicking. Hey, hey, hey! And then she launches it straight up, through the roof, off into the horizon. And she just turns back like, alright, who's next? Giganta answers with a giant punch that crushes Diana down. Diana groans, tries to rise, Giganta hits her again. Then Giganta lifts her foot. Night-night. She goes for the stomp. Diana blocks it and snaps. Enough! And Diana eats her away. And right away, Cheetah rushes in, snarling. Diana grabs Cheetah by the face and flings her away, and she yells for Pegasus. Cheetah crashes into Ara, the man-fish queen. And while that's happening, Giganta lands another punch right into Diana's face. Then Cheetah and Ara both clamp into Diana's arms and restrain her. Giganta gets annoyed. Did I ask for help? Then she looks up and goes, shit. Because Pegasus just comes crashing through the glass ceiling, breathing fire. Fire breath straight at the villains. Cheetah and Ara break and run, screaming, pain and fear, diving for safety. They dive into a pool to shield themselves from the flames. Giganta, though, still on Diana. I'm going to grind his bones to make my bread, witch. And she hits Diana again. Then she plants her feet on Diana's shoulders. Playing possum? You're not fooling Giganta. Cowards get stomped just the same. And she stomps Diana into the ground. Then she grabs Diana by the hair. This is what all the fuss is about? This? And drags her outside like she's making a point for an audience. Outside, she holds her up. This is your princess? This is your hero? People panic, screaming, running. And then Diana opens her eyes. Diana moves fast. She plucks some of Giganta's hair, thinking a little should be enough. She mixes 2 potions and shouts, match. Then she calls out, hey. Giganta turns and boom, Diana's right there beside her, the same size now. Diana says, I don't care for the way you say princess. And she punches Giganta in the face. Giganta goes tumbling into a stone wall. Diana looks down and sees Etta and Steve guiding civilians. This way, everyone. Cabs on the next street. Hospital. Diana kneels. Etta, Steve, where's Gia? They tell her Gia's at the candy shop, doing something Diana had been working on with her. Diana says, she's a good girl. I hope it will help. Still kneeling, Diana gets urgent. I need all of you out of here immediately. This is far from over. And you 3 specifically are targets. She will draw them away. They evacuate stragglers along the cleared path. Understood? They say yes. Then Diana puts her hand on Barbara's shoulder. Barbara, you too. I need you safe. Say yes. Barbara says yes and asks who they are. Diana says the witch left the names imprinted in her mind. Giganta, Cheetah, and the man-fish queen, Ara. Barbara asks why they're trying to hurt her. Diana says she doesn't know. She just needs Barbara to leave. And right then, Giganta pops up behind her and slams Diana face first into the pavement. Barbara runs. Diana and Giganta keep fighting. Diana's thinking, she's even bigger and stronger. I hope there's a limit. Giganta pins down Diana. I'm gonna grind your bones too. Massive amounts of bread for me. Cheetah rushes in, hissing. Diana's internally like, she's really obsessed with the bread thing. Giganta backhands Cheetah like she's a mosquito and sends her flying. Diana shouts after Barbara again, go, now. Diana takes the chance and runs through the city. Giganta right behind, growing even larger. Diana needs a big open space away from civilians, which is nearly impossible. She slips into a narrow alley where Giganta can't fit. Giganta calls out, you think I'll get smaller to grab you? Not the only way to get you, princess. And then Giganta shoves her hand into the alley, reaching. Diana grabs another potion, plucks more here, smashes it, says match. Diana grows again, so big she starts crushing the alley walls just by existing in it. Now they're evenly matched again. Diana uppercuts Giganta, launches her. Diana says, actually, that's not what I was thinking at all. Then, a button on Giganta's arm pings again. She's about to grow bigger. Diana says, shit, last chance. She mixes the rest of the potion with the last of Giganta's hair and shouts, match, again. Now, both of them are towering over the city, Godzilla-sized. Diana thinks at this size, collateral damage is unacceptable, unless she shifts the venue just right. Giganta stands up laughing. Ha! You are fun. Diana rushes in. You know what? I am. Another uppercut. Giganta goes flying and crash lands in an empty park far away from the city. Diana follows and lands beside her. She thinks, by Hecate. Already she is stirring. I can't waste any more magic. Old-fashioned way. She locks in a rear chokehold. Go to sleep, sister. I pray to Hecate when you wake, you will be more reasonable. Helicopters hover overhead, spotlights on them. As Giganta fades, Diana says, rest easy, sleep. No more harm will come to you today. You have the promise of Diana of the Wild Isle. And then, new POV. Cheetah and Ara through the eyes of a flaming skeleton. The skeleton comments, oh my, that looks like it hurts. It watches Ara walk away and says, clever girl, Queen Ara. You want no part of what's coming next. Then it approaches Cheetah and calls her by name. Priscilla, it will all be over soon. Sweet release. Freedom from all you never really wanted. Cheetah mumbles, don't. The skeleton stabs her in the stomach. Cheetah screams. The skeleton says it needs an edge to destroy this monster. Diana stands, filling the city like it's screaming. Panic, fear, violence. She thinks she has to end this before the reaction becomes its own problem. She pulls out another magic ball, sleep. Enchants it, smashes it on Giganta's arm to force her fully asleep. Then Diana flies back towards the city. 2 down, 1 escaped. Not great. Diana reaches Cheetah and finds her dead. By Hecate, what did this? She's dead. She recognizes the blood signature. Blood magic. The flaming skeleton appears. Indeed it is, demon. And it's more than enough to deal with the likes of you. Then it speaks the incantation. Burn the witch. Instantly, the spell hits. Diana's right arm is magically destroyed, melting like lava. Diana screams, and the flaming skeleton stands above her, watching. And that's it. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and comment your favorite moment down below. I'll see you next time on Superhero Explained.